Yeah, really excited that Eagle 98.1 was nominated for a medium-sized market, so, I guess after size 50 or so, for the third time in 4 years is fantastic. Unfortunately, we didn't win, and sometimes there are a lot of things that are out of our control. Certainly, you've got some great radio stations that have had things like tornadoes and things like that, are tremendous stories, but to be in the final five 3 times out of 4 years is fantastic, and that's a credit to our staff. Our guys do a fantastic job. All of our on-air, our production, our consultants, and they get all the credit. Yeah, what I'm going to do is give credit to our team. I don't get those awards unless our team's doing something spectacular. And the story of what Guaranty Media has been able to do the last couple of years, they get all the credit. I have a great team, and just the fact that I'm recognized is a tribute to them. Well, I think to me it's our culture, and we have such a unique culture in that people enjoy being there. They're enabled to what I call create art. We give them the opportunity to come in and be artists, whether you're a salesperson and you can create that relationship or create that advertising campaign, or you're a programmer and you can go on the air and create your show and just don't read liners and not go through the motion. I think it's our culture that has really helped Guaranty Media have the success that it's had. A couple of years ago, 2 years ago, I believe, we switched to Guaranty Media because we're more than just radio stations. We're creating content, and with that, we're now in the video, we're in the podcasting, we're into helping people with websites, we're doing digital campaigns, so we're more than just radio, and I'm a big fan of calling things what they are, and we're media, not broadcasting. Yeah, I am. I really am. And a lot of people out there say, well, it's a traditional form. But here's the thing about radio, is provided radio continues to be local, and it's a local business. You have the license to serve the community. If you've got local compelling content, radio, at least in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, is only gonna own the car. And I'm not bullish on automatic cars. I don't know about you, but I don't want an automatic car. And in Louisiana, we don't have the best drivers. So as long as we have wonderful traffic, and I'm being sarcastic in our area, and the automobile is a primary mode of transportation, and it's not going to be a driverless car, radio is going to own that dashboard. And if you have great content, you're going to have that entry into people's lives. Vertical meaning I want to expand, and we're going to get now into taking our radio shows in the TV and the video and being able to have commercials in that and have that entry into people's tablets. I'm fascinated with the next generation of television, ATSC 3.0, in which you're not going to need the cord anymore. You're going to be able to get channels over your Wi-Fi. That means if I've got great content, I can now compete in that space. Not only that, I want to have Guaranty Media. We're working on trying to put together a full-service digital agency in which we can do everything. So it's growing what we do in Baton Rouge in addition to what we're already doing. Yeah, I talked about that. ATSC 3.0 is what that is. And so what's going to happen in Next Gen TV? Maybe 2018, 2019, you never know what's going to happen with our government and how long this is going to get prolonged, but they're already in motion for this to happen. So what that means is you'll be able to pick up a television station on your iPad, fully on your iPad. TV stations, local TV stations can have sub-channels. So it's going to be open competition to that space, whether it's a smart TV or a tablet or your iPhone. So he who has the best content is going to be the winner. So I'm excited, I'm bullish on OTT. Oh, compelling content. If you've got great content, you've got a chance to be special. You think about it today and what the CW and WB and CBS has done. They've gone back and taken superheroes and spun off that whole brand, all the DC comics, and brought that back. Why? Because it's incredible content. It's fantastic stuff. Why is the Star Wars movies coming back now that George Lucas has let people create other films? Because it comes back because it is incredible content. It's the short tail, if you will. And so for me, if you've got compelling content, whether it's the talent or the people that they're bringing on, That's what people want, and if you've got it, they'll find you on whatever platform they're using. If it's Facebook, if it's social media, if it's over-the-top television, if it's radio, if it's podcast, if it's good stuff, they'll find it. My job. So I always say, with my job, my biggest challenge is to make sure that people come into work 9 times out of 10. When they cross a threshold, they want to be there. And there's one day, there's 1 out of 10, it's not going to happen. So I'm just going to have a bad day. I have bad days, and I'm not going to bring my A game to work. But 9 days out of 10, I want to do what I can to create a culture that people want to be there. And then the second thing is to delegate, hire people that are smarter than me and let them do their job. And that's through experience, and working for a lot of good people. There's some people that I kind of picked from here and there, but more importantly, I was like, you know what? I want to make sure that I'm aligned in my vision with our leaders and let them do their job. If you do that, they're going to be happy and they're going to grow and create and do the things you want them to do. It's a different mix, yeah. I mean, usually you just go beat your head in and then go excel right in the classroom. It's usually not smart to run in the walls. Here's what I'll tell you, is that I think I finally figured out, if I get up every morning and look in the mirror and I'm happy with me, I'm happy with what I'm doing, and I'm excited to go to work, then everything else falls in place, whether it's success, whatever it is that you're looking for. And all the complicated views that people have of careers and these organizational charts and pyramids, and for me it's, can you look in the mirror and you're excited to go to work? And if you're excited to go to work, 9 days out of 10, good things are going to happen. So I've been able to simplify it, and all those years of experience through that, simplify it down to just that. I think you have to care about people, you have to be genuine, and you have to get beyond the workplace and care about how they're doing at home and celebrate the great things, celebrate birthdays, celebrate weddings. You mourn, obviously, tragic news. But in the same sense, from a family values sense, you've got to hold people accountable. Just, you hate the children reference, but if someone errs, and you have to hold them accountable for what they're doing, if it's a chore and what have you. So I think if you can treat them as genuinely as you treat your family and look them in the eye and have the hard conversation, they may not agree with you, but I think they will respect you. And so yeah, we have that. It's a family-owned company. The Foster family have been in business for over 90 years. We employ a lot of those sort of principles, and we also are a big believer in Dave Ramsey, who's on Talk 107.3 FM. He's done a great job of building his company with the same sort of principles. Each family has guidelines and rules, and we're pretty firm with those. Well, hopefully that vertical continues to grow, and the great thing about this business, and it keeps me young, is that it evolves and it changes. Who would have thought I was talking about radio shows on TV 5 years ago and be able to compete with the CBS and ABC and NBC affiliate? You don't know, but I am committed, and we are committed to growing it in Baton Rouge. I think more vertical growth, and if we grow horizontally, meaning other markets, then we'll take that in stride. But what we really excel in is our relationships in Baton Rouge with the listeners, with the clientele, and how can we expand on that. I'm excited to come to work. Our company's excited to come to work. And if you get that going, you've won more than half the battle.